Hey guys, welcome to Anna Loves Makeup. Today I'm going to be doing a series that's called Forget-Me-Nots. It's basically a series my friend Jwls and I thought of where we actually bring out products from our makeup collection that we've loved before and that we still love but we haven't used. So we wanted to bring those out, share them with you guys, apply them, and just let you see why we still love them. So again, this is a collab with my friend Jwls. She is here on YouTube. I will list her down below so you guys can go check her channel out. But yeah, we are really excited to bring this to you at least once a month. We're hoping that we keep it going and keep it steady because we really enjoy doing it. We really want to show you some products that we still have and that we have not forgotten. And it also helps us start using that stuff again. A lot of these products that we're going to show you are really good products that are still out in the market. For the most part, we try to keep it to where there are items that you can still purchase. So anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new here, please subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. All right guys, let's go ahead and get started. I did put on my skincare, my sunblock, my eye primer, a little bit of lip balm, and I think that was it. So we're gonna go ahead and start with eyes first. I pulled out these two products from NYX that I still love and I have in my collection. And one is the NYX Lid Lingerie Palette and the other one is the NYX Cosmic Metals Palette. So we're gonna use these two palettes today. I love the NYX Lingerie Palette because it's one of those palettes that you can use on an everyday basis. So as you can see, it has some really beautiful, warm, neutral tones in there. And I used to use this like all the time. And I really love this one because you can actually pair it up with another palette like I'm gonna do today. And I am gonna pair it up with the one I showed you, which is the Cosmic Metals palette by NYX. This is another really beautiful palette. And this one has some really beautiful shimmer shades. These are shades that you can use on their own or you can actually add them with something else. So I am gonna create an eye look using both of these. So I am gonna go in with this kind of tapered fluffy brush and it's by Morphe. It doesn't have a number on here because it's actually faded. But we're gonna go ahead and set my primer. I'm gonna use this light shade right here to do that. I'm just gonna set it all over. So the next shade I'm gonna go into, and I'm gonna use the same brush, is this shade right here. It's more of like a peachy tone shade, and I'm gonna use that in my crease and above my crease. This is a nice transition shade. It's not too dark and it's not too light. I remember using this palette like all the time. I just love the ease of it. Okay, so the next shade I'm gonna go into is this one here. And I'm gonna use a different brush. I'm actually gonna go in with this Morphe M433 brush. And I'm just gonna dip brush in there. I'm just kind of packing it on the corner and then I'm bringing it into the crease. Look how pretty that shade is. It's like a burnt sienna. So see, if you wanted to, you could just leave it like that, put some mascara on and go. But today, I'm going to add a little bit more because I'm going to use that Cosmic Metals palette. It's really, really pretty on the eyes. I'm going to take this darker shade right here and I'm just going to put just a little bit on the corner of my eye. Now, if I didn't tell you guys, the lingerie palette is all matte shadows. There's no shimmer shades, there's no metallic shades, it's just all matte. So I'm just packing a little bit on the corner, but I'm not really going into the crease much. Just trying to add some depth to the eyelid. I'm using that same brush, I don't know if I've mentioned that. I need to pull this palette out more often because the matte shadows in here are really creamy and very pigmented, just beautiful on the eye. So yeah, I need to start using that a lot more. I am gonna use my Anastasia 18 brush. I'm going into this peachy pink shade right here. Just gonna pack that on the lid. Look at that, guys. Look how pigmented that is. So, so pretty. This brush helps the product lay on the eyelid really nicely. I'm just kind of packing it right there on that darker shade, kind of blending it with it. This is another palette that I need to pull out. That is so super pretty. I love this palette. And I didn't have hardly any fallout with any of those shadows, guys. I could have probably went in with my foundation first, but I'm the type of girl that likes to go in with my foundation after I do my eyes. It's just a habit of mine. I don't like fallout on top of something I've already worked really hard to complete. So that's why I go in with eyes first and then with foundation. So for foundation today, I'm going to use one that I have loved ever since I tried it. And this looks so beautiful on the skin. I noticed that in stores, they kind of try to discontinue it in certain stores. And I noticed that Ulta still has it, but that it looks like little by little they're getting rid of it. So I'm really sad to hear that, because this formulation of foundation is one of the best out there in the drugstore. So I'm going to show it to you. It's the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. I have two shades here, and I am going to be mixing the two. One of them is DW2 and the other one is MW2. I'm kind of in between both of those. I am a little darker on my neck than on my face. I put like loads of sunblock on, so I'm really trying not to tan my face. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and mix the two, and I'm just going to put it on this little plate here. I'm trying to use that plate more than using the back of my hand, because it just gets so messy, and sometimes I forget I have foundation on the back of my hand and I end up touching my clothes. I don't know how that happens, but it does, and I get so mad because I get myself dirty. So yeah, I'm going to use this plate today. Now this comes with like a doe foot applicator, a really big one, and basically you just stick it in the bottle and then it comes out with some of the product. It doesn't come out with a lot, so I'm having to go in several times to get what I need. And I do shake up the product. Now this is not a full coverage foundation. This is more of like a high medium coverage, but I still love it because I love the way it makes my skin look. It really makes my skin look healthy. So let me go ahead and add this on. It's very lightweight on the skin too. And I'm going to go in with the Sonia Kashuk sponge. As you can see, it doesn't cover up all my hyperpigmentation, but it still looks super beautiful and healthy on the skin. I usually go in with my Tarte Shape Tape anyway. It looks a bit light on camera, but I promise it matches better in person. As you can see, it gives like a really beautiful glow to the skin. Now that glow's not going to stay there because I'm going to put powder over it, but I still love how the foundation lays on the skin and how it looks on the skin. This was like one of my favorites like forever. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. Okay guys, I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to do my eyebrows, my eyelashes, my concealer, and then we'll come back and finish off the face. See you in a bit. All right guys, let's go ahead and finish off the eyes. I'm going back into the Lingerie palette. I think I'm going to go into this shade right here. Put that on the lower lash line. And then what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to go into the Cosmic Metals palette, and I'm going to go into this shade right here. This is a really pretty like bronze shade. I am going to put it right there on top of that one that I put down on the lower lash line. And just blend them together. It's really pretty. I loved wearing this bronzy shade like on its own. Look how pretty that is. I'll show you the shade on the back of my hand. That's it right there. And I love wearing this like just on its own. It just gives a really bronze tone to the eye, and it looks really beautiful when you want that summer bronze look. So for blush today, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Just Blushing Blush. This is the shade here. It's called Just Natural, and it has this really beautiful like very low toned kind of peachy pink look to it. So I'm going to use that today because I think this would be really beautiful with this eye look. So let me go ahead and put my brush in there. Ooh, I love the way that looks. LA Girl blushes, guys, are some of the most beautiful, affordable blushes in the drugstore. As you can see, they're super pigmented and they're very easy to blend. They don't look splotchy on the face. They don't come off too harsh. It just looks really pretty. I have quite a few of those blushes. So glad that I pulled that one out for this look. I think it turned out really nicely. So now we're gonna go into lips. I am gonna use an LA Girl lip liner, but this is something that I just recently purchased like a couple months ago. So this is not a forget-me-not, but it's in the shade Bare. And I'm just gonna line my lips. This is a very super nude shade. It doesn't look like it's coming off on my lips, but it is. It's there, but it's just very, very light. So for lipstick today, I'm gonna go in with this Lorac lipstick in Nudist. This is a really beautiful peach shade. This is the swatch of it right here. It's really pretty. I think it's gonna go perfect with this look. This is more of like on a, not a real matte lipstick, but it's not a satin either. So I don't know how to describe it, but it goes on super creamy. I love this shade. That is so super pretty. I used this lipstick a lot when I first bought it because I really love the comfortable feel that it has on the lips. I'm not sure if they sell these anymore. I think they reformulated some of their lipsticks, but either way, if they don't sell it anymore, I'll let you know down below. But Lorac has always come out with some really beautiful lipstick products, so I'm sure you can find one that's really comparable to this one, but I love the feel of this one. The next product I'm going to use is by Urban Decay, and it's a lip gloss, and it's called Midnight Cowgirl. I used to love wearing this lip gloss like over my nude lipsticks. I think it just gives this really beautiful kind of glossy shimmer to the lips. Isn't that pretty? It does have like a minty scent to it, so if you guys don't like scents in your lip glosses, you might not like this. But I think it looks really beautiful on the lips. It kind of gives that really beautiful, plump, juicy look to the lips. And it's really comfortable too. It's not sticky or goopy or anything like that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and set my face off camera and then I'll be right back. All right guys, I hope you like this video of me using a lot of my forget-me-nots for my makeup collection. I love doing these type of videos because it's just so much fun to pull out stuff that you haven't used but that you still love. But yeah, I'm glad I got to do this for you guys today. Please check out my friend Jwls' channel. I'll list it down below so you guys can see what her forget-me-nots are. So thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys. Take care and we will see you on the next one. Bye.